Vegas store clerk shoots and kills child thief. Las Vegas store owner Raad Sunna is facing a murder charge after he shot this shoplifting kid 7 times. The shooting took place at Lucky Cigars and Smokes on West Flamingo Road last December. According to the Las Vegas Review-Journal, 3 kids rushed Sunna's store on December 2nd. 13-year-old Fabricio Patti was one of those kids. The youngsters tried to swipe some goods, and that's when Sunna took aim. There's no audio to accompany the surveillance footage, but Patti was shot 7 times in the back. In a police interview, Sunna said he was petrified beyond comprehension and that he believed his life was in danger. The defense says the prosecution hasn't proven that Raad intended to kill Patti, with arms expert Robert Irwin testifying that shooters only have seconds to evaluate and react to situations like this. According to Irwin, 45 feet is the minimum range needed to properly react to such a situation. The distance between Sunna and Patti was 40 feet. Some say Sunna was exercising his Second Amendment right to armed self-defense, but Nevada prosecutors reckon they've got enough evidence for a murder charge. What's your take? Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews. Hang around for more videos showing staff who were armed and ready. Armed store employees shoot and kill robbers. Employees at a Pennsylvania store shot and killed 2 out of 3 suspects in a robbery last weekend. 3 masked men, one of them armed with a handgun and another with a taser, robbed Latino's Meat Market in Reading, Pennsylvania, just before 11 p.m. Saturday night. At some point during the robbery, one of the suspects fired his weapon inside the store. 2 employees also had handguns and opened fire upon the suspects, striking 2 of the 3 masked men. One of the suspects died at the scene, while another died after he was taken to Reading Hospital. The 3rd suspect fled from the store with an undisclosed amount of cash. Police say the shootings were justified because they believe the employees' actions were in self-defense.
Good guys with guns bring deadly end to South Carolina barbershop robbery. 2 masked men got a taste of their own medicine on Friday evening when they tried to rob customers at a South Carolina barbershop. There were about 20 people inside the Next Up barbershop around 7 p.m. when 2 masked men, one armed with a pistol and the other with a shotgun, entered the store. The men drew their weapons and ordered everyone to get on the floor and hand over their money. Unlucky for them, barber L. Murray Bookman and a customer were concealed carry permit holders. As one of the gunmen turned his back to look for a wallet, the brave customer drew his weapon and opened fire. On hearing gunshots, the gunman with the rifle fled through the front door. The other gunman was not so fortunate. He tried to flee through the rear, but was hit as he struggled with the handle. By this time, Bookman had also joined the fray, firing several shots as he ran at the gunman, who then managed to run out the back door and down the street. The injured gunman was later picked up by police and taken to hospital where he died. Police are still hunting for the second gunman.
Gun store owner serves up some rough justice. An armed robber was shot dead and his accomplice is on the run after this failed holdup at a gun store in Georgia. Security camera footage of the fatal incident on December 26th was released this week. It shows 64-year-old gun store owner Jimmy Groover moving faster than green grass through a goose to defend his property and his life. The 2 unidentified armed men burst into the store in broad daylight, pointed their pistols, and threatened to kill the owner and his assistant if they didn't get down on the floor. But they didn't count on old Jimmy Groover being armed and ready, which is kind of dumb because he runs a gun store. In the blink of an eye, the gun store owner fired at the first robber, shooting him dead. The other suspect skedaddled, and now he's wanted by the police. Groover said he felt bad about killing the guy, but knew he had little choice after the robbers made threats to kill. Groover's store has been robbed around 20 times over the years, but this is the first time he's ever shot one of the bandits. Detectives said it was unlikely the grandfather would be charged with any crime because he acted in self-defense. Say no to safe spaces on YouTube. Support TomoNews at patreon.com/TomoNews.
Good pizza guy with a gun shoots dead a would-be robber. Eating Domino's pizza is sure to make you sick, but attempting to rob them could lead to immediate death by way of bullet, as was the case in Hollywood, Florida early Wednesday morning. Delivery driver Slade Henry had just returned from a delivery run when 2 masked men ambushed him in the Domino's parking lot on Hollywood Boulevard and North 58th Avenue. Henry, just 3 months on the job, promptly pulled out a gun and fired 6 to 8 rounds at the would-be robbers. At least one of the bullets struck 24-year-old Adalberto Hernandez. The other robber, possibly injured, fled on foot. Hernandez died at the scene. Henry then called police, who arrived at the scene several minutes later. "We're grateful that our employee was not hurt," Domino's spokesperson Tim McIntyre wrote in an email. Regarding the gun, McIntyre added, "We do have a no weapons policy at our company-owned stores." Police are still searching for the second suspect. Do you think Henry will lose his job? Leave your thoughts in the comments.